And good Friday afternoon, everybody, and welcome in on 101.7 WKOM and 103.7 WKRM. And we are here live at Jones & Lang Sporting Goods for a special event as they are celebrating their 60th anniversary today. And I'm joined with Coach James Dickinson. And, Coach, this is a special event for a place that you and I are both very familiar with.
You ain't kidding. It's Jones & Lang's is a fixture in Middle Tennessee and Murray County. And we're so blessed to have a Jones & Lang's in our location. The state of Tennessee is glad to have Jones & Lang's. These guys here has been around. We call it the journey. I like to talk about the journey. The older we get, we talk about journeys all the time. But this Jones & Lang's opened up in 1966, and we've sitting here with two of the owners of Jones & Lang's, previous owners of Jones & Lang's, and they're friends of our community. I love these guys to death. I could sit here and tell story after story, especially with Steve Johnson over here. But I want to introduce you to Steve Johnson and Rodney Jones. And you guys, we're so glad you joined us for this broadcast this morning. And so, Steve and Rodney, let's talk about the journey. How did the vision come about that you guys came together, and how did you guys meet, and how did the journey come together that you guys decided to, hey, we're going to do this in Columbia, Tennessee, and 60 years later. And actually, I was on the 10-year broadcast sitting right in the same location 10 years ago. And so we're back doing it again 10 years later. So, Steve Johnson, tell us a little bit about that journey.
Well, it really is not Rodney and our journey. We just kind of picked it up along the road. But Jones & Lang started with Van Jones, Rodney's dad, and a gentleman named Vernon Lang. And after the war, and that's World War II,
right?
They became friends, and both of them went into education. Both of them went into coaching. And then Vernon Lang started sporting good business down in North Alabama, Decatur in that area. And at that time, Van was still coaching, but Lang was saying, you need to come in. We want to expand. We want to go here and there. And next thing you know, Van, they look at a map, and they wanted to put a sporting goods store somewhere between Nashville, Tennessee, and Decatur, Alabama. Now, Van did have some relatives in this area, but they looked, and at first they were going to go to Lawrenceburg in Lawrence County. And Van told me, he says, well, but Murray, Ohio was on strike. So we picked out Columbia. So they started the business and opened up in January of 1966.
Wow.
And I know that the business started and, just seemed to take off every year. I didn't get in the picture myself until 1974.
Okay.
I was at Columbia State playing baseball, and Cindy and I had started dating, and they were moving from Northway Shopping Center, which was, that walkway still there. It was through the walkway down on the right, just really a hole. And anyway, that's where the business was until September of 74. And then with Coach Dave Hall's truck and a van, we moved all that merchandise from Northway to Campbell Plaza. We were there, I believe, 33 years maybe.
Right.
I don't know, quite a while.
Yeah.
And then in 2006, I believe maybe it was 2007, in January, we opened up here. So.
Wow. You've seen a lot of growth in Murray County in that era. As a sports guy like Clayton and I are, I spent many days into that store. I don't care if it was a lunch hour, after we got off work at any time, we had to stop by Jones & Lang's. The smell when you walked in, the atmosphere when we walked in, the camaraderie we had. It was my favorite place to be. It was therapy for most all of us that was sports fans. Loved to go in there and meet and greet and see people we knew every day. And I can go back in that back years ago, Barry Duke and I would do the Central football on Friday nights, and I always like to come in and talk to Steve Johnson, and Steve Johnson and Rodney would take personal time and design a shirt for us to wear on a broadcast booth, and I never forget them. And we was so excited about them. We was bragging. We put them on, and we was like, God dang, we was the governor of the state of Tennessee with this gear from Jones and Lang's, whether it be tennis shoes. Of course, softball season rolled around. We'd buy softball team gear for them, cleats, gloves, and it was just, I mean, it's Murray County. Again, we're so blessed, Clayton, to have these guys in our community.
And obviously, you guys have been up here since 2007. I heard that earlier. But Rodney, talk a little bit about your experience here. Obviously, your father was one of the founders, and then what was your experience like over the years?
Well, I just grew up in it.
Right.
Just, you knew everybody, and you just being a part of the community.
Yes, sir.
And you develop these relationships along the way, and it's been a heck of a ride.
60 years is a long time, that's for sure. What have you guys noticed changed over the years? Just the difference from when you started to now. I mean, obviously you both of you guys are retired, but you haven't been retired too terribly long.
Well, 16 years is a pretty good while.
It's been 16 years.
Yeah,
my goodness.
That is hard to believe.
Yeah. So things I noticed is, you still wore a football helmet, but in the early days, a football helmet might cost $25, $40. And when I was retiring, the football helmets were costing $200. And now I'm told they're $500. And so equipment cost. I remember bats. When I was a kid, everybody had a wooden bat. There wasn't aluminum or metal bats. And they might cost $3 or $4. And then I remember when the first aluminum bats came out, they were $19.95. Little league bats, and oh man, that was great. But they lasted too long, so they didn't break anymore. So they started changing rules where one year you could have a rubber knob, but you couldn't have a rubber cap on the end. And anyway, those $19 bats before long were $300 bats.
Oh, yeah. So
I would say the cost of a lot of the goods that we sold was the biggest surprise. Balls, if you don't have a ball, you don't have a game. And, they always seem to keep the price down there, but the cost of goods, a glove's still a glove. Now they're a little fancier. They're colored and more monogramming or fancy laces or something, but it's still a glove. It still does the same thing. But a lot of these other things have changed.
Well, I got to share a story with you, Steve. I remember I'm 66 years old, fixing to be 67, and I'm getting old, but time travels pretty fast, but sometimes we don't travel with time. But these guys at Jones and Lang's helped so many youth organizations, helps high school football teams. But I'll tell you a story, Clayton, that we was all at Columbia Academy years ago, and we was all playing in these other youth leagues and everything like that. And we come up with the idea, let's start a youth league at Columbia Academy and join the Duck River. And so there's 2 or 3 people on board with it, and we went and met in January over in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. We walked in, there was 3 of us walked in, and so Chapel Hill said, hey, we got Columbia Academy with us tonight, and we're going to vote right now if we're going to let them in the league or not. And I stood up and said, hey, we're just coming to see what it's about. And they voted unanimously that they wanted us in the league. So we sitting there thinking that we ain't got no money. How are we going to do this? We ain't got nobody's blessing yet, but we're in the league now. And so I came back, and Steve and I talked. And, of course, Rick was a part of that, too. Rick Whitley, he's been with Jones and Lang's forever, too. And I remember coming back and talking to Steve Johnson. And Steve Johnson said, I've heard a little bit about it. That is a great deal, Coach Dickinson. I think it's great. I said, Steve, we don't have any money. And we don't know if we got enough players. Steve said, don't worry about the money, so we're going to make this happen for you. And so, we had some sign-ups, and we come up with about $28,000 we're going to need for that. Steve said, pay us next year. If you don't pay us this year, pay us the year after that. And so we put that thing together on a whim and a prayer, and by by March or April, we had enough kids to make 4 teams. Just barely enough. And so everybody got on board with it and everything like that. And if we wouldn't ever took the leap, unless it was for Steve Johnson and Jones and Langs be telling us that they got our back, and they had our back, and so we took off running with it, and we was able to bring a check down here that December to pay the $28,000 off. But thank you, Steve Johnson, for backing us and believing in us, and you've done that many, many, many times, and that's what's the difference of Jones and Langs and any other sporting goods store. You know, you got that personal relationship with Rodney and Steve, and now you got it with Daniel, Rick, Michael Johnson, Wesley Ricketts. And so the basis of Jones and Langs from 66 until 2027 now is still the same business motto with these guys. They always here to help. And I want to say thank you guys for what you did for our communities over the years.
Well, those are awful kind words. And I remember when you first got in the league, you know, I believe you had tremendous success right off the bat.
Oh, yes, we had.
And you were the Bear Bryant of the Duck River Valley.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I remember that. And, you know, I'd heard, it says, well, Columbia coming down here and they're onside kicking, and they're up 40 points. No leads big enough, I guess. But, you know, we had always wanted to feel like we had a little bit to do with some of these things.
You did.
You know, it's positive things. You got kids out participating in sports, and you know, if they're doing that, they're not doing things maybe they shouldn't be doing.
And you know, even Clayton, I mean, you've been close for years, but other teams started joining the leagues, and we was going to a Middle Tennessee Christian, Liberty, and all the people calling, wanting me to come over and tell them about the league. And I would go over and tell them about it. And they said, where you get your equipment at? I said, Jones and Langs. Hang on a second. Let me give you Rick Whitley's phone number. Sit on that table and call him. He'll be over here tomorrow. Went down to Liberty a week later, and Liberty said, we want to join, but where do we get equipment at? And I said, Jones and Langs. And Rick Whitley would call me and say, hey, man, thank you. You know, so we was believers in Jones and Langs. And so we as coaches that seen and witnessed this, we went out and preached the gospel, Jones and Langs, to these other communities. And so it's been rewarding.
That's kind of the same story that I've been when I got into coaching. It was Jones and Lang that we used every year. We still, with the Columbia American Little League, we use you guys. And yes, I've heard similar stories. I think both of you guys know both of my uncles on both sides of my family. You got Wilbur Davis over here. That's he has been in this store numerous times, and he has told me stories about how you guys have helped out the football team at Central, especially during some rough patches over the years. And then my uncle down that used to be at Collioca, Ken Harris, I know he dealt with you guys a lot over the years, and it's always been a pleasure. And I always tell people the reason I always use you guys, number one, the pricing you cannot beat, the quality you cannot beat. But if I need something, if a kid loses a hat, if a kid loses a jersey or loses pants, I can come up here on game day and get it. And it's just been a wonderful part of our community. And I joke with Michael all the time when I come up here, they ought to add a barber shop in the front, because when we come in, you see people you know, and you get stuck in here probably for an hour or two just talking to people about local youth athletics and what's going on in and around Maury County sports. So, yes, we just really appreciate you letting us come up here today on the 60th anniversary. And what's going to be a wonderful event. Earlier at 10 o'clock, we had the ribbon cutting with the Murray Alliance, and had a lot of folks up here. Had Mayor Chaz Mulder in attendance, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Amongst other dignitaries. So,
hey, Rodney and Steve, this is y'all's time today right now, but tell us the most bizarre story about a sporting goods event of sales or something like that y'all ever had. You know, I know Steve used to share some stories with me about it, but, you know, something that you remember in the back of your mind about something.
Well, one time, a period of years, we had break-ins at the store twice.
Wow.
And what they didn't bust the door open or come through there. They went on top of the roof and saw it through the roof, came down on a ladder. And the first time they came, they ransacked the store, and they did get some stuff.
Right.
All right, so we got that hole patched and fixed up. A couple years later, I was down there about 9:30 at night with another person who was working with me, and all of a sudden I hear noise, banging and what have you, and I looked at the shoe department. If you remember where that
Oh, yeah.
was, and the whole thing was just shaking back and forth. Well, I called the police, and they came and surrounded the place, and the guy wouldn't get off the roof. They had him.
Oh,
And
no.
I mean, finally, about 3 hours later, I said, is it okay for me to go home? And yeah, sure. We'll call you. And never did hear another word out of that either.
Wow.
So, that whole, you asked for bizarre, that was
It is.
bizarre.
That was bizarre. Yeah. Somebody breaking into the sporting goods store.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Yeah. What about you, Rodney?
Well, it hadn't been just the support of Columbia. It's the whole area. But it's crazy stories. There's so many you just can't. They just go right on through. They don't stick around.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, and you guys, Rodney, you was on the road a lot, wasn't you, back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Rick does now.
Mhm.
And so, it was the father's service area that you had back in the day.
I went to Swanee some.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Did quite a bit of. Met a guy when I was in college that was the purchasing agent there, and they did a good business with us. And then I started going to Huntsville quite a bit.
Okay.
We helped a league start down there, and the guy that got us in the door was from Columbia. I graduated with him,
Really?
and so it is exploded because there wasn't as big as Huntsville was. There was not a store, a sporting goods store in Huntsville at that time.
Mm-hmm.
It had just gone out of business. So, but it's not just a small little Columbia. It's a pretty good size area. Then we went as far west as Linden.
Okay.
South, we kind of had an unwritten agreement with Mr. Lang. We wouldn't cross the line, the Alabama-Tennessee line, if he
Okay.
didn't. And we didn't go north much because it just wasn't feasible at the time.
Me playing sports in the mid '70s. Us athletes. Sitting in the locker room and getting ready for practice, stuff like that. What made our week as players is when the rep from a sporting goods store came in. And I never forget one of them. He had a bad back. He had in a car wreck. But he'd walk through the door, and he was out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I went to school down at Northwest Alabama. But he would come in and have the umpire sack with him. It would be filled with bubble gum. He made sure every football player got bubble gum. And so we used to ask Coach, hey, when's the rep coming from Rydell? Or when's the rep coming? They'd always bring us bubble gum or something like that. And so as players, as young players, we always loved to see the Jones and Lang rep come in and visit with us, and so they always spent time with players. Of course, they would journey into the coach's office like that. We as players knew that we fixed to get some new gear, and so we was always excited about seeing the rep from Jones and Lang's or any of the sporting good companies. But that right there was a memory for me back in the day. We'd love to see the reps from the sporting goods companies come in.
Well, we used to meet with coaches in Lewisburg, Marshall County.
Oh yeah.
Every Friday morning.
That's neat. That's what you call relationships.
Well, then you develop, you know the boys,
You do?
and then those boys, when they get out of school, they follow the coach.
Mm-hmm.
So they came back to us too. So you're building relationships when you when you start with high school boys.
It is, and that trust factor is so strong because, we was talking the other day, Daniel and Rick and I was over here, and, we was talking about loyalty and friendship, and I said, hey, guys, I've been a part of something in Columbia for 36, 37 years. I never got it. I came to you guys, you came to me, and we ordered stuff. I never checked price. I'll get me a PO and we get you paid, and never call somebody check price because I don't have to check price. I've got a friend in the business, and that's what Jones and Lang's is, a friend in the daggone business. You know it?
We never really wanted to be the cheapest. Never, if we were great, we wanted to be the best. And we always said, when you did business with us, that means that's an insurance policy. If you if you got a problem, then we've got a problem, and we would fix it.
Yep.
And it was a great relationship, and still is with the community.
Even as of now, Rodney and Steve, we sit around with the older guys, people like me. We talk about it, and somebody said, well, "That's a Steve Johnson deal."
Well, sometimes you didn't remember just how much everything cost. And,
yeah, that's Steve Johnson deal you got there.
I don't know. It just great. I would say often, I'd get on the wife. I said, well, where you been? Well, I've been working. And they said, well, why are you working so late? And I said, because I talk so much during the day. And so that's kind of what y'all been saying too. It was hard when the door opened. Things you might have to do just got pushed back because y'all are coming in, and we want to talk about this game or Johnny's home run, and that was great business to be in.
Well, tell everybody your quote when you leave the store every night. What you want to be able to do the next morning.
Well, hopefully get here.
Yeah, that's key.
It's been a while, so I don't remember some of those things, but.
It was a great saying.
Well, what is it, James?
Well,
I'm
Rick was talking to me the other day, and he says, it's like Steve Johnson used to say, when I leave the store, leave it to where that you can come back in the morning, anybody can run it.
Well, that's true. There's just so much going on, and the better your folks are, which we've always had the best.
Yes, you have.
That comes into play. What is it? No one monkey stops the show or something like that. Right. And
well, this is the only job Daniel
has ever had. Yeah, 18. He started with us. He was a senior at Columbia Academy.
Right.
And he came in, and I wasn't sure about him at first. He didn't have much to say.
You couldn't get him to say nothing.
He was quiet.
He wouldn't say anything, but he was good. He was honest. He was hardworking, and I guess it got in his blood, and that's why he's here today. And Rick, I think this is the only real job he's ever had, too.
The second one. He was working for somebody when we hired him, maybe Shepherd Lumber or somebody like that.
Yeah. But he's been here since 1989.
Yeah, I remember Rick used to referee some football back when he first got out of college and everything like that. I've known Rick Whitley forever. Great people. Daniel, the same way. This is amazing. Tell us about your second half, your lovely bride. How is Cindy Johnson doing?
Well, for an ornery old woman, I guess she's doing all right. But
she ain't listening.
I'm looking around, but no, she's doing very well. We were able, both of us, to retire in 2010.
Great.
And about that time, our children are married, grandkids start popping up and here and there, and just blessed. I mean,
good. Yeah.
That's all I can say. But she's doing very well.
That's awesome there. Well, Clayton, we could probably need to go to a break here, and we appreciate you to get two guys join us on this first segment today, and we think the world of you and appreciate everything you did for our communities and radio, Front Porch Radio, WKO and WKRM. We love you two guys. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
Come see us.
apology. Anybody else would surely know. He's watching her go. But a fool believes he sees. The wise man has the power to reason away. What if love can come and love can go? I can't know. It's always more than nothing. Who got the power and nothing at all? Oh, now, what a fool believes. I believe she's never gone away. The wise man has the power to reason away. Oh, if love can come and love can go. Oh,
Really? So how
Started at 10.
How did it go with y'all?
We were out class. I mean, we weren't.
Really?
We get out, but our section, the guys that we thought.
They don't tell me nothing, so I find out all I can. There's a fire that's been burning right outside my door. I can't see, but I feel it, and it helps to keep me warm. So I don't mind. No, I don't mind. Seems so long I've been waiting, still don't know what for. There's no point escaping, I don't worry anymore. I can come out to find you, I don't like to go outside. They can turn off my feelings like they're turning off the light. But I don't mind. No, I don't mind. Oh, I don't mind. No, I don't mind. So take, 'cause I don't remember. Take me home, 'cause I don't remember. Take me home. Oh no, 'cause I've been a prisoner all my life, and I can say to you, take that look off your wing. Mine's another in every life. Working when it's daylight, and sleeping when it's night. I've got no far horizons, I wish upon a star. They don't think that I listen. I don't mind. No, I don't mind. Oh, cause I don't remember. Oh Lord, well I've been a prisoner all my life, and I can see you, but I don't remember. Take me home, 'cause 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 I don't remember. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
And welcome back, everybody, to Jones and Lang Sporting Goods here in Columbia, Tennessee, live on 101.7, 103.7, celebrating their 60th anniversary today. And, Coach, we got some more special guests now joining us.
We do. We got a couple of the owners here, good friends of mine and yours as well, Rick Whitley and Michael Johnson. Guys, we are having a blast today down at Jones and Lang, 60th anniversary. I hadn't seen the cake yet. What time y'all bringing the cake out with 60 candles on it, Rick?
Well, I'm not sure there's one showing up for that.
Really? No cake? Michael?
I hadn't heard about it.
Somebody told me you're a good cook. I thought you was cooking the cake today.
I'm not the best baker.
Okay.
Let my wife handle that aspect.
All right, then. Well, Front Porch Radio, WKOM, WKRM are blessed to be partners with you guys over the years. It's a perfect marriage between you guys and us, and we really appreciate that. Overall, today has been a beautiful day for Jones and Langs. We had a great crowd out here. I had 10 o'clock ribbon cut, and Chamber of Commerce was out, and the store's full of people right now. So, Rick and Michael, y'all tell us a little bit about Jones and Langs and about you guys, okay? Let people know about you guys, okay? Everybody basically I know knows you, but yeah, most definitely tell us about why people need to come to Jones and Langs. So what they miss if they don't come here, okay?
Well, basically, we're a hometown sporting goods store.
Yes.
We are proud to be part of the community. The community is important to us. We try to partner with anybody that has a team, league, school. We've been around 60 years thanks to the wisdom of Van Jones and Miss Geneva Jones.
Oh, yeah.
And we're here now because they made the great step and started it 60 years ago today.
That's pretty special. And what's really special about it, Rick, because me and you go back many years, that I remember you went to high school at Columbia Academy, you graduated college, and you basically left college, and this was your probably second job you ever had, right?
That's correct.
And where'd you work before?
I worked for Shepard Lumber for about 6 or 8 months.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And how did the Jones and Langs come into? I know you love sports, always have, but was you hanging out at Jones and Langs? Somebody say, "Hey, Rick, what you going to work for us?"
Well, actually, I came in to buy a pair of shoes.
Okay.
And the conversation started, and I left with a job offer.
That is great. And so when you left the store with a job offer, what was your feelings?
Excitement.
Okay.
I mean, because it was getting back to doing something that came second nature, I thought.
Yeah.
Well, knowing sports is one thing. Knowing the business is something else. And
It
I
is.
learned that quickly.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know this about you, Rick, that in that era you was refereeing high school football.
That's correct.
I remember that.
Yeah. Did that for about 5 or 6 years.
And Clayton, I probably never told you this, but when Rick, his mom and daddy was super good folks, but Rick Whitley, his Bronco too, he bought after he got out of college. I sold him that vehicle.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
Down at Sloan Ford.
Those Bronco 2s were popular, man.
Yes,
They
sir.
was.
First adult purchase.
All right.
And right now we got Michael. Of course, Michael's dad and Mama, was big time in the store. Which Michael's mother was in the education field. But Michael, where did you, after you got out of high school, you went to college, I think at Austin Peay, and played a little baseball. And how did you realize that Jones and Langs was something that you're going to do for your future?
Well, at the time, I really didn't.
Okay.
Finished up school, was going to go into the education field. Certain things happened, timing. Had to get a job. Next thing, got a house payment, and 20 plus years later, here you are.
Bingo. House payment. I bet you still got it.
Still have it.
Yeah, that is great there. But, Michael, you're at the store every day,
Pretty much.
pretty much every day and everything like that. And what do you want people to perceive when they walk through that door every day?
Someone who's happy to see them, talk about their game last night, how's school going, just life in general in town.
Well, that's good. And you fulfill all that right there. I myself, we all in life journeys, and life's hectic and everything like that. But, I feel abnormal if I don't stop by Jones and Lang's. And sometimes I pull in the parking lot and I said, well, they might give me the employee of the month because I'm over here so much. But I enjoy walking through them doors and seeing Michael Johnson, Rick Whitley, Daniel Pollard, Wesley Rigg. It's therapy for us, you know, and we get to talk about practice. We get to talk about games. We get to talk about somebody else's games, and we get to share a lot and look around the store, try to buy something when I'm here. And when I walk out the door, I get in a vehicle, head back to the office, and I take a deep breath and, man, I feel so much better. That's what you guys make us feel. We feel better when we come in Jones and Lang's.
We appreciate that greatly.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a store that I go to as much as this place. When you think about it, it's almost I probably go here more than I go to the grocery store. But you know, we were talking earlier with your dad and your uncle Michael about just, you know, and Rick, I've bought a lot of stuff from you over the years to coach middle school baseball and stuff. And I tell people all the time, one of the reasons I do business here is because I know if I need something, if a kid of mine loses a hat on game day, I can come up here and I can find something that will work. And that is just so hard to find in today's world with the internet and people buying stuff on Amazon and stuff. What are some of the big changes you guys have seen over the last, I don't know, 20 years in this industry?
Well,
Go ahead, Rick.
okay. One of the biggest I think is the consolidation of all the manufacturers.
No, yeah.
Well, we were talking about that earlier. There used to be probably 30 individual sales reps coming by to show us products from their company. And over the last 5 to 10 years, that touch has changed a lot on the manufacturing side.
I understand. No, it sounds almost like it's a monopoly with those, probably some of those bigger companies.
It can be.
But what hadn't changed, though, Rick, I've noticed being in sport and being a coach over the years and stuff like that, but the quality is still there.
Yeah.
Good quality.
That's it. There's always good quality products out there. As we often say, if you're not worried about the label, we can put you in something you'll really like. If you look at the item and not look at the label.
100%.
I agree.
That's hard to tell a 12-year-old, but
We
you're
understand.
exactly right.
That's why we spend all those millions on advertising.
That's it. Yeah. But, you know, Rick and Michael, overall, knowing you guys and being a part of Jones Lanes, you know, I feel like, and I know Clayton feels like that. You know, we walk around, we represent Jones Lanes ourselves. You know, and I want to tell you a quick story, Clayton. And I probably told you this before. Michael knows about it, but Rick Whitley and I, we coached together. Our kids went to school together back in the day, and I bought equipment from these guys. Been blessed for many years now, but this guy to my left, Rick Whitley, when I took the job at Whitthorne 6 years ago, I was talking to
Yes.
Rick Whitley was there, and so I called Rick that evening and said, "Hey, I want to call and tell you I hate you." He said, "Why you hate me for?" I said, "Because we got all this player package box stuff, and I got to go through all that." But you know, somebody's beating on the door that evening about 4:00. I go back there, and who in the world is it? It's Rick Whitley there to help with all you do for me
Well, I appreciate
and our
that.
teams.
We really we value you and all our customers, and I would speak for Van when I say that. When I remember of him, he wanted to make friendships and then do business instead of doing business and hope you made a friendship.
Right.
And so that's the way we've just kind of always done business. We like.
That's a great theory, because a lot of times you don't have that friendship, you don't have that business, and so friendship and loyalty and all that is all weaving in together. And if you don't have the friendship, it's just hard to have the good business.
Exactly.
And you guys are friendship.
Well, it goes back to partnership. You know, you've got a need, we've got a supply, we partner.
I tell you, you know, something else you guys do a whole lot of, and you look to our right over here, are trophies and plaques and those things. Talk about that, Michael.
Here to to supply that to them. If the need is there, we want to help them out and get them in one they like.
Well, and it's not just for sports. You can do plaques for
Schools.
schools, businesses, all sorts of things. Civic clubs, you name it.
Any type of events where awards are needed, we're able to supply those.
And something else that I know my kids have used you guys for is getting gloves fixed and restrung. I know that you guys got some folks that can work on that as well.
We do. We have a gentleman that's an outside guy that if you ever need one relaced or want your laces changed, the color, what have you, you can bring that in, and he comes in usually in about 3 or 4 days. He'll have you fixed up and anywhere from $40 to $100 or so.
Which is hard to beat. That is very, very hard to beat.
You're exactly right. Speaking of trophies, right? We got a trophy joining us right now. Michael, introduce Rhett there, and Rhett's going to give us an update on the baseball that he's been playing, okay?
Well, this is my son, Rhett Johnson. So we just finished up our tournament last weekend in Clarksville. It was a wet weekend, but it was a whole lot of fun. We went up there and battled and did well, not as well as we'd like, but the kids had a good time. I think they all bonded, made a bunch of great friendships, and learned baseball. Got a free month,
Well,
so
Rhett,
to speak.
tell us, how'd you do last weekend?
I wouldn't say I did the best, but I would say I did okay. I mean, my team, we fought. We didn't play the best defense, didn't swing the bats the best, but last game we made up for it and swung the bats good and ended up run rolling them.
Y'all run rule them.
Yes, sir.
Really? Did you pitch?
Yes, sir, the full game.
Did you?
Yes,
So you must have pitched a well of a game then, didn't you?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Did you? Did you hit the ball well?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us about some of your teammates.
They're pretty fun. It was fun partying in the hotel with them. We stayed up pretty late. Everyone's really nice. No one's really rude or anything. We listen to the coaches. We don't backtalk them or nothing. It's just a fun group.
Name us some of the names on your team.
Charlie Carroll, Greer Martin, Grant Towers, Maddox Williams,
at least historically, there's not been many. What were your thoughts this year? I saw you play, and I told your daddy you did really well this year.
It was really fun, new experience. I really like my team, my teammates, my coaches. It was a good experience for the young kids that's first year in majors, and
What's it like playing for this guy?
fun, pretty fun.
That's great. That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
Red, let me ask you a question. Where are you going to be set up here in a little bit autographing? You selling autographs today?
No, sir.
You're not selling, you're going to be free? So you're going to set up and sign autographs out?
No, sir.
What? Oh, you need to be up there getting your autographs. Give people asking your autograph. You can be a star, ain't you?
Hope so.
You know what I hope, Red?
Yes, sir.
That you come to Withrow and play football.
Me too.
You too? All right. You hear that, Mama? Yeah, we glad. And your season is over now?
Yes, sir.
And you're getting ready for fall ball.
Yes, sir.
All right. You like fall ball?
Yes, sir.
What do you like about it?
The positions I get to play, there's not as many kids that play fall. They're more so playing football because they're in middle school or they're just not wanting to play. I would say the more so better kids, I would say, wouldn't play fall and want to play majors.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a real important question. Has your daddy ever been kicked out of a baseball game?
No, sir.
Really?
No,
Has he
sir.
ever come close?
I don't think so.
Well, Michael, it's a blast to coach them kids, ain't you?
It is fun. It's really enjoyable seeing them grow and just develop as baseball players and young men. That's for sure.
How long you been doing it now, Michael?
I started with Abby when she was in T-ball,
Okay.
so then she was out a year, and then Rhett started. So I don't know, 7-8 years, Clayton.
Long time.
Okay.
Yeah. And still got several more to go.
He
Still
does,
a few
yeah.
left. Still
Yeah.
a few left.
That's
So-
good.
And I know our 12s 11s and 8s all play tonight. That are in
Yeah,
action.
I just got word from Gallatin that the fields look good, so I can't believe it, but they do. I guess that's what the tarps are for. So
That's it. So it should be a fun time.
it will be.
Rick, Michael, thank you and Rick for coming over and talking on the radio today. We really appreciate what you guys do. So we're going to take us a little segment break here and come back with some other guests, Daniel and Wesley Ricketts, when we get back, okay? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine the creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel a good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. Yeah. So keep dancing. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel a good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody sing.
You know, I was wondering, you know, if you could keep on because the force is.
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Come on and celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up. Let's live it up. I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Smash it. Like oh my god. Like oh my god. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get up. Fill up my cup. Drink. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Move it, move Just take it up. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rock it. Don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Saturday to Sunday. Get with us. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day. And I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night.
Red wine, God, I've had a little bit too much. All of the people stop to rush by. An easy twist to dance, can't find my drink, a man. Where all my keys? I lost my phone. Wish I could shut my Playboy mouth. How'd I turn my shirt inside out? Control your poison, babe. Roses are thorns, they say. And we're all getting hoes tonight. What's going on the floor? I love this record, baby, but I can't see. Just dance, gonna be okay. Gotta do just dance.
When I come through on the dance floor, checking out that catalog. Can't believe my eyes, so many women without a flaw. And I ain't gon' give it up, steady tryna pick it up like a call. I'ma hit it, I'm leaving it, latch onto it until tomorrow, yeah. Shorty, I can see that you got so much energy. The way you're twirling up them hips round and round. There's no reason at all why you can't be there with me. In the meantime, stay, let me watch you break it down and dance. Gonna be okay.
Just
Oh, yeah.
dance. That record, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna be okay. the last though. In your pocket. Just dance. Gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo. Just dance. Spin that record, baby. Da-da-doo-doo. Just dance. Baby. Da-da-doo-doo. Just dance. Spin that record, baby. Da-da-doo-doo. Gonna be okay. Spin that record, baby. Dance, dance, just dance.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Good afternoon, folks. We are live at Jones and Lang Sporting Goods, and got a couple special guests joining us now. Coach James Dickinson will be returning here in just a moment. I'm Drake Pugh, coming to you live from Jones and Lang Sporting Goods, celebrating the 60th anniversary. We've got one of Jones and Lang's own.
Jones and Lang.
Jones and Lang.
You got me up there?
I think I got you up.
How about now? How about? Try now. I don't know. I'm still not hearing anything in my headset, but that's okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We've got Drake Colley, the host of the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, with us. And we've also got Wes from Jones and Lang Sporting Good here. Wes, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are y'all doing?
We're doing good.
Wesley Ricketts.
Yes, sir.
Wesley, you are one of the four owners
Yes, sir.
of Jones and Lang Sporting Goods, and 60 years. I mean, man, there's not many people in this building. I'm looking at the station owner. I know the station owner and myself are definitely older than 60 years. And Wesley, I remember as a very young boy going to the first Jones and Lang
Northway Shopping Center.
Yes. And in the breezeway or walkway there, the Northway shot in the back right corner.
Had the fountain back there, yes,
That's
sir.
right. That fountain. And my dad, he was a high school, back in those days, he was a high school football official. And he bought all his gear there, his whistles, his pants. I mean, the shirts, you name it, caps, everything that he needed and his buddies needed to officiate high school football. They went to Jones and Lang.
Yes.
I bought my first glove at Jones and Lang. When did you come on the scene at Jones and Lang?
Working wise,
Yeah.
actually, when I finished football season my senior year, it was 95. I started working here then.
Okay.
Wow.
And you just next thing part-time turned into a career.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's pretty much how it worked. I went to Columbia State for a couple of years, and then I left and went to Tennessee Tech. And when I came back into town, I actually stopped to talk to Mr. Johnson and just see if he knew anybody who was hiring. And he came up with some kind of little thing for me and got me back in, and
Right.
I haven't left.
and the most important thing, and I ran a small business in Columbia for almost right at 30 years.
Yes, sir.
And I found that running a small business, the most important thing about it is the ability of a small business to build relationships within a community. Would you agree that just being able to shake somebody's hand, give them your word, tell them you're going to do the best you can to make their dreams come true, or whatever they're asking of you, and I mean, I know you. And speaking of dreams, it's amazing. I can almost, talking about Jones and Lang, I can almost envision the first time I went in Jones and Lang and got my first Little League glove and pulled it off the wall and put it on. And, my dad was like, how does it feel? Do you have a good snug feel? And so in that sense, I mean, you get to see the years that you've been here, you get to see players, girls and boys, come in, buy a glove off the wall. Next thing you know, they're coming in, they've worn that glove out or outgrown it and coming in and getting it. How special is that
It's
as
pretty
an
neat.
owner?
It's really unique when you see some little kid that you were helping years ago with their parent, and now they're coming in with their kids, or that the grandparents bringing them in also sometimes.
We're not going to talk about how old it makes us feel. No, that's not that's not what we're talking about. But just And that has to be a special feeling for you.
It is. It's a unique feeling. I think that it just whenever, especially when you see the grandparents bringing the grandkids back in, sometimes it's like, wow, have I been doing it that long?
Coach James Dickinson and I were talking about this remote that we were going to do today.
Yes, sir.
And this past week we were talking about it, and I was telling him, I said, I guarantee you that if you look at Murray County and Jones and Lang and put a pin in the middle of Murray County, there's not a surrounding county that if somebody's a parent, a coach, a school that has been involved in, they're involved in sports and youth sports in some way, they don't know about Jones and Lang. Do you feel that way about this business?
I do. And the biggest thing, like you were saying, relationships and stuff, we try to build relationships with the people, with the customers. And sometimes biggest thing we try to do is be honest with them. And sometimes it costs us a little bit of business or, hey, somebody's wanting to buy a glove on the wall that's $300 for their 6-year-old kid, and you're going, they don't need that. We're having
they're going to leave it out in the rain, and they're going to.
The dog's going to chew it up, or all different kinds of stuff.
And then you're going to come back and say, "Why did you let me buy that $300 glove?"
Let's go down to this side. Yes, there's being honest with the customer and trying to take care of them has been I think our main staple, and trying to give them realistic expectations.
And
of what we need.
Of course, in this day and time, everything happens. Everything happens a lot faster.
Yes,
people want things a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you're talking about uniforms, when you're talking about embroidering, all the specialty things that you guys do for a whole team of young ladies or boys or whoever it's for, softball teams or adult teams, whatever the deal is. And people come in and they're like, I should have been in here 3 weeks ago. I should have been in 3 weeks ago, but guess what? I'm not, and we're playing in 4 days. And of course, some orders some things you just say we just can't make it. But I think you and the other three owners, the whole idea is, we're going to do our best to possibly fill this order as quickly as possible.
This is what I can do in the time that you're giving me. This is something I can do if you have a little bit more time. That's usually kind of how we work it out. That's how we
absolutely.
Try to propose it.
Now, the first location was at Northway Shopping Center.
Yes, sir.
And you came in. When did you come? Did you come into the scene when it was at Campbell's Plaza? That's when you came in.
Yeah.
So how long? I'm thinking it was almost 20 years, and 20 years. It kind of seems like. Does that seem about right as far as how long?
We've been here 20 years. We opened in 06 here.
And I was thinking, I don't know, Coach. Coach, how long were you at Campbellsville Plaza?
Well, I started in 95, so I was there 11 years.
And how long was the store there? Do you know when they?
I don't know the exact date.
So I'm thinking it was almost in 20-year intervals.
Probably in that realm.
It was in that location for 26 years.
Yeah.
26.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to the store today, and I walked in the front door. All these people here, and we were here to tell these people, stop by Jones and Lang. Come by and see Daniel and Wesley, and Michael and Rick, and shake their hands. And I guarantee you, there's probably not a person out there that's been in this community for a while that doesn't know who you guys are. And you got to be pretty proud of that fact.
Well, yes, sir, we are. We're very proud of being here and trying to support and help the community out.
Seriously, I mean, if you were raised up in the Columbia and Murray County area, and you don't know who Jones and Lang are, I'm sorry, folks, but you're just gonna have to get out a little bit more. I mean, you're gonna have to do something. And like I said, Lewis County, Lawrence County,
Marshall
County,
Giles
County. I mean, all these you guys have touched. There's probably not a county surrounding us that you all haven't done some work for or work with.
Yes, we go all the way down to Waynesboro, North Alabama. We've done a lot of business throughout northern Alabama and Middle Tennessee for years, and sometimes even a little bit farther east and west.
Now, and of course, times have changed. Now, look, I'm just going to be honest. People People can go online and order a car. People can pick up a computer or their phone and order a car if they want to.
Yes,
so it's easy enough for them to order a baseball glove, softball glove, a box of softballs, or whatever equipment they want. But you guys, you understand that in this world, but they can't get the personal service. They can't bring their child in and walk it over to that wall of gloves right there and let him or her start trying on those gloves,
right,
and let them feel that glove. Now, they can look online, they can look on a screen,
right,
and see a glove and go, well, Daddy, I want that, or that looks good. But you know what? They can't get that. Right. They can't get that feel. Talk a little bit about that.
Same way as when we're doing uniforms, especially for baseball, softball teams, football, basketball. We provide sizing samples, sizing kits, usually for the teams if they have time to do that. That's a big part of it. I can go online and I can order something, but doesn't mean everything's going to come in and fit the way you need it to fit. You may have to be reordering, ordering more stuff. We send you with sizing kits and try-on samples and stuff so that you know what you're going to get. Oh, yes.
31 years. You must have started when you were 12. What were you, 12, 11 or 12 years old when you started?
I was 18.
18 years fresh out of, and you just fell in love with it and said, this is what I want to do.
Just stuck with it.
There you go.
Now, I was trying to think. I had a dentist appointment earlier today, and I was driving it took me a little time, and I had the show on.
Rodney Jones.
And Rodney Jones. I was listening to them talk, and I know them. I'm old enough to know. They know they know me from being Little League age. And I was just thinking on the way over here, the competition, as far as competition-wise goes, now I was used to be in the wine spirits business, so we've got competition around Columbia, Tennessee. And for some reason, the competition always kind of sticks in the back of your mind. Now, Jones and Lang Sporting Goods, not so much on the competition until you went up into Nashville. Now, there used to be a Baldridge Sporting Goods there. There's a pretty good sized store in the Green Hills area in South Nashville, and I'm sure there's a couple of others.
There was Nashville Sporting Goods up there. That was big. They were a big team outfitter like us. In fact, we worked with them on a lot of stuff for years. Trying to kind of co-op before.
But once you get south of Williamson County down to the Tennessee line, North Alabama line, you guys are pretty much the dog. I mean, and not necessarily. I mean, you were because of your size and because the services that you provided, right? I mean, there were other smaller or less populated counties, but nobody really took the leap of faith into opening up a sporting goods store that does what you guys do.
And a lot of people have tried, and it's a tough business to stay open in, I think, is what we've kind of found out. A lot of people have found out. There's a lot of competition, like you said, with the internet, and then you have your big chain stores, big box stores that come in, and they get little slices of everything. But we keep trying to provide service, and like you said, personal feel. You come in, put your hand in a glove, you can feel the bat, see how it feels in your hand, see if it's the right balance, weight.
And the big box stores, I mean, you could go in and look what's on a rack, but they're not going to walk up to you and go, "Hey man, can I help you?"
Right.
What are you looking for today?
Well, Drake, in that first segment with the owners, Steve Johnson and Rodney, the Van Johnson, them had a store down in Alabama, and they wanted to open another store, and they was going to open the store in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. And about time they got ready to do the deal, Murray, Ohio went on a big strike, and so we don't want to be there.
Right.
So it ended up in Columbia.
Right. Yeah. Everybody's out of money, out of job and out of money. So Columbia was just
happenstance.
Just hadn't be the fit. And like we said, the main thing, folks, and if you're out there, come by today. We're at Jones and Lang and Neely's Mill Shopping Center, shopping mall, celebrating 60 years.
Yes, sir.
That's a long time.
That's a long time to be in business.
Yes, sir.
6 decades.
That's 6 decades. Very good.
Yeah.
Decade is 10 years. Yeah.
Yep. 6 decades.
6 decades of serving I'm just going to say South Central Middle Tennessee. When I was officiating basketball, our association was called South Central Middle Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And we basically came from Williamson County south all the way to the line. That's the schools, counties we covered all the way to Franklin County. Guys are kind of the same. That kind of picture you guys the same way as our association. You're servicing South Central Middle Tennessee, and I'm sure people are sent to you all the time, or people will walk in and go, we're over in so and so, and they told me to come by over here and see if you all could help us out with jerseys, caps, whatever it is.
Yes, sir. We work on especially like all-star uniforms for Waynesboro and places like that. We do stuff for them all the time. Perry County, the Linden area, we do. If they call us and ask us if we can help them with something, we're more than happy to try to help them.
So let me ask you this. Dan Ugla.
Yes.
From Columbia. Played for the Atlanta Braves.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember him coming in the store?
Well, yeah, we grew up together too. Though he was in high school, I was in between his older brother and him in high school. So
okay, so there's a picture of him right up on the wall.
There it is.
So I mean, and now were you working when Dan was with the Braves? You were here. You were with Jones and Lang.
Yes, sir.
How cool is it? How cool is it to keep up with players? I mean, not only as a friend and his brother and Mike and Dan and knowing them, but I mean, you work at a sporting goods store where a major leaguer grew up buying his gloves and bats and balls and all that stuff.
It was very unique to see somebody that you knew on TV. That was a different experience for sure. Him and the other gentleman, that picture is David Weathers from Loretta.
Yeah, and his son Ryan is pitching for the Yankees right now.
Yes,
and having a pretty good years if the Yankees could hit the ball. I mean, how do those guys? That's what. And I'm just going to ask you a sports question because I've got a sports show on the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, 4 to 5, Monday through Friday. I give us a little plug, but let me ask you this: doesn't it amaze you all the money those guys can make and they can't hit their weight? I'm not. I know the hardest thing in sports is to hit a Major League Baseball. Bottom line, it's one of the hardest things. But if you're getting paid $25 million a year,
you would think.
let's get it figured out. But get back to Ryan. Ryan's having a good year. He's throwing the ball well. He's in the starting rotation for the Yankees. It just, when I watch him pitch, they're not scoring any runs to help him out. And baseball's one of those games. If you don't score, you're not going to win.
You're not going to win if you don't score runs. That's right.
So, but let's get back. David Weathers, his dad, very successful. I think he's got 3 World Series rings, if I'm not mistaken, something like that.
I believe that's correct.
And but to see not only these superstars, these great athletes that go on to do great, fantastic things and represent our community and our area, but just to see the little ones come in and kind of their eyes, I'm sure their eyes get big and they go run over there, that wall where the gloves are, and start pointing the ones they can't reach. Either you get them down or daddy gets them down or mama or whatever the deal is, right?
Yes, sir. Just kind of like the bats. A lot of times they get online and watch videos. There's people who do reviews online about bats and gloves and all that kind of stuff now. So they come in having an idea of what they want.
They got it on their phone and they start pointing.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want. Is that right there?
and I was listening on the way here. I was listening to the radio, and I think one thing that Steve was talking about was the thing that, or whoever was talking about the things that changed. One of the initial owners, the initial founders of Jones Lang, the price of things.
Oh yeah,
and it's just the world. The cost of living goes up, price things go up. But one thing I've never heard anybody complain about when they talk about Jones and Lang come over here to get uniforms, get trophies, get embroidered. I never hear them complain about the price.
Good.
How important is it for you guys to keep things? I mean, you've got to make a living. You've got 4 owners, you've got families, you've got a life to lead, you've got mortgages to pay, car payments to pay. How important is it, though, to keep those prices and those costs for your customers within range, within reach?
Very important, because that's the only way you're going to retain that person as a customer is to keep it competitive.
Well, you can't put price on youth sports.
That's true.
You cannot put price on it because it's priceless. You go out there and grandparents go watch the little 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It don't matter what the price is. They're going to pay it, and the kids are going to play it. That's where it is.
And that's it. But being able, and let's be honest, playing sports is kind of being in a little league or on a high school team. It's a privilege, right? I mean, it's an extra, it's a bonus as growing up as being a child or a youngster, being part of a team and representing your high school or your junior high or elementary or whatever it is, or being on a Columbia Little League team, Pop Warner team. It's a privilege and really an honor. And little kids are just so excited to be a part of something, especially if they're winning.
Yes.
But you're exactly right, Drake.
But there's a lot of children within the community and that can't afford, to be honest with you, can't afford equipment, that can't afford a new pair of cleats, can't afford a new glove. And I think stories that we have heard from people over the years with Jones and Lang, you guys have stepped up. I'm going to borrow, pardon the pun, but you stepped up to the plate for a lot of underprivileged kids in this community to help them out. And you talk a little bit to that.
Well, I'm not I'm not big on talking about things that we do to help other people, and I'm sorry, it's not.
And that's okay.
Yeah, when we do things, it's not for a pat, not for recognition.
Absolutely, and I can appreciate that, but I know that, and I understood that, and I appreciate your answer, but I want everybody else to understand, without you guys, raising your hand saying, "Look what we did,"
right?
And because you're not doing it for those reasons,
right? Yes, sir.
But we do, in that same breath, participation in sports is not cheap.
No, it's not.
It's not cheap anymore.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
Golf is golf, and golfing, playing 18, finding someplace that's affordable to play 18 holes nowadays is almost impossible.
Yes,
affordable. Not even talking about the equipment to play golf, tennis, everything else. I mean, everything involved is just, it's about the money. But I want to tell you this, that people in this community understand you guys at Jones and Lang and what you've done. And I'm gonna say it for everybody. We just really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. We appreciate
and
the opportunity.
Hey, Drake, if you don't mind, we're going to segue to Miss Hickman now, okay?
Absolutely.
Miss Hickman is with us right now.
Hello.
Yeah, there she is.
And so
I do remember Miss Jones well and Van. And, my husband was a coach for part of his life. And countless trips we made to Jones and Lang to get this and that. And we had all these dilemmas about uniforms. Some of this, I don't know, all of this is Jones and Lang, but some of it is. But no, these didn't come from Jones and Lang. Once we got it was at Hampshire, and the uniforms were white and red, and they washed them, and the red bled on them.
So they were pink.
Oh yeah, it was terrible. It was when you are married to a coach, it's just crisis all the time. And that I just don't know. I believe I would have left him if he kept coaching. But anyway, well, Miss Jones, we still have our house in Riverside, and we lived on 6th Avenue, and Miss Jones that was when they were over there at Northway. She would bring things to Eddie, and he would take them to whichever school he was going to. And then if there was something special that we needed, then Miss Jones would whip it up. And that was a little bitty store out there at Northway, and it was just packed full of everything. It was but it was a treat to go there because we loved Miss Jones. And then we got so when they were down there at the Kroger place, we got so we'd go eat lunch with them on Saturday, and they were so kind to Eddie. They were just, I guess, indulgent, but they are so good as a community supporter in just about everything.
Yep.
And Sarah Elizabeth said she's never had any tennis shoes except from here. I don't know if that's right. She might have made that up. But and then Ellie Grace a while ago, she said Ellie Grace will be in the
Seventh grade.
Sixth grade.
Sixth grade, yeah.
Oh, anyway, she's decided she's on the swim team at Whitthorne, and she decided now she may want to play tennis. And she said, "Well, while I'm there, I'm going to look at the tennis rackets." I said, "You are too late. We bought the last tennis racket that Jones and Lang had." but we're just real, and these young men, I've seen them grow up and take a role in business and do so well. And athletics are a significant part of education. Even managed to write with a pencil. It's in their hearts to go, and we know we've had some of our children to go, but at the same time, it keeps them doing something. Otherwise, they might be doing nothing or doing very bad things.
Well, let's give a little plug to high school and youth athletics. How long did you teach? How long were you involved?
I taught 33 years.
33
Wow.
years. Now, if you look back over those 33 years and think about students that were involved in sports.
Yeah.
Would you say for the majority of those kids weren't acted pretty much pretty well as compared to ones? I'm not saying the ones that weren't in sports acted up all the time, but I'm just saying the ones.
Yeah, they were good. It depended. I'll tell you this: it depended on who the coach was.
It also
it depended on who the coach was. If somebody was acting like a nut, and I could get to the coach, I get that fixed.
But she forgot to say something important. It was depending on who the principal was. Was Eddie Hickman was the principal? All the kids acted good.
Oh well, that's sweet. That's sweet. Well, with one or two exceptions, but this probably sounds silly, but we were when I was teaching at Central, we were so selective about who our
decision.
And they would say, and I love coaching. I know all these folks are coaching now, and I appreciate what they're doing for our young people. But that was a deal. You had to be a teacher, and then you could be a coach. So we got a whole different selection of people there.
Not just strictly coaches.
No.
We got to share a story too.
What?
Miss Hickman, when Eddie was the principal at Central, Eddie designed his own logo, and Jones and Langs put it together, and it was the walking line. And I took so much pride when I got my first shirt, had to walk in line, and I kept it forever. I'd give anything if we could bring that back one more time.
Well, we hoped it. Well, we had it on everything. And Sarah Elizabeth, I came out here and I got one, and I sewed it on the slip of her wedding gown. Because we have lived and breathed Central High School. All I ever wanted to do was to come back to my high school and teach. And I got to teach with the people who had taught me.
Isn't that fantastic?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I was so blessed that when I got my job, in order to get a job at Central High School, somebody had to die or somebody had to retire. That was how fixed the situation was. And it stayed that way for a long time. And I can remember going back in the fall, and we didn't have anybody new. The same folks just kept coming back. Kept coming back.
Well, and I'm sure you all looked at it like a family. I mean,
it was a good place to be.
A lot of fun to work, a lot of fun to teach.
I had more fun when I see my children out here, all these grown people, and some of them are retired like me now, and I say, what do you remember about my class? And they'll say, we had so much fun. Well, I said, that was my goal. I wanted you to learn something, and I wanted to have fun, and I did crazy things. One time, the Clydesdales were over there for meal day, and so I thought, well, these children will never see the Clydesdale. We just go over to the park. So I just took them all there over to the park. We walked around. We saw the Clydesdales. When I got back in the building, I don't know who the principal was. Might have been Mr. Lloyd. I guess it was Mr. Lloyd. He said, whatever you do, do not take your children to Murray County Park. I said, too late, too late.
We just got back.
All right, hey Drake, we're going to have to wrap this segment up here, and we're going to come back here in a few minutes with.
Yeah, we're going to do
sports.
We're going to do the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour here in
From
just a
here.
few minutes. Wesley, certainly a pleasure talking with you. We
Thank
enjoy
you.
it, and just pass this on to the other three partners that may I say on behalf of the radio station and Columbia and Murray County as a whole, we appreciate Jones and Lang. And small business is what this country is all about.
Amen.
And
Amen to that.
60 years, you should be screaming from the rooftops as how proud you should be as we are proud to have Jones and Lang in
I
Columbia.
appreciate it. We are.
And
We are
Wesley,
very proud.
thank you for being a partner with Front Porch Radio, WKO, and WKRN for all the years y'all been with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. We
Thank you for the
appreciate
opportunity.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Wesley. Thank you.
All right. Hey,
Folks,
go ahead. Drake, take us out.
We'll be right back here momentarily with the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, so don't go anywhere and enjoy some great hits. We'll be right back.
Well, all right.
I was so high I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes, the chaos that controlled my mind. Whispered goodbye, she got on a plane, never to return again, but always in my heart. Oh, this love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me, and I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I tried my best to feed her appetite, keep her coming every night, so hard to keep her satisfied. Oh, kept playing love like it was just a game, pretending to feel the same, but turn around and leave again. But oh, this love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me, and I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa. I'll fix these broken things, repair your broken wings, and make sure everything's alright. My pressure on your hips, sticking my fingertips to every inch of you, 'cause I know that's what you want me to do. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me, and I have no choice, 'cause I won't say too many times before. And my heart is breaking in front of me. Oh yeah, she said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me, and I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye
I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jump crazy, everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like, who's that chick that's rocking kicks? She gotta be from out of town. So hard with my girls on around me. It's definitely not a Nashville party, 'cause all I see are stilettos. I guess I never got the memo. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the DJ dropped my favorite tune, and the Britney song was on. And the Britney song was on. And the Britney song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. I got my hands up to play my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Feel like I've been on a flight back to my hometown tonight. Something stops me every time. The DJ plays my song and I feel alright. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Hands up to play my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. My hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. You know I'm nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. My hands up to play my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I can just see you tonight. There's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you, and I miss you. Now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. I don't wanna let you know I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. still need you, and I still miss you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by?
And welcome in to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake, and we are coming to you from Jones and Lang Sporting Good, Neely Mill Shopping Center.
Shopping Plaza.
Plaza.
I think
Mill?
it's a plaza.
Have you
I
got
think.
Coach on over here?
Plaza, yeah.
Have you got- okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, great. All right. And the voice you just heard was Coach Hal Merle, and we are set up in the back of Jones and Lang. We have to be in the back, Coach, because there's so many people here at Jones and Lang today.
There's
As you
been
all
a
are celebrating
lot
your
of people.
60th anniversary of being a small business right here in Columbia.
Unheard of these
It
days.
really is.
It really is.
It really is.
And I'm also with L Train, Landon Seacrest, Drake Pugh's running the board for us and offering a little insight with us. And Coach Hal Merle, just like Jones and Lang, you started your coaching career over 33 years ago.
Quite a while. In the
At
1900s.
Cornersville High School there in
Yes.
South Marshall County.
Yes.
And then after Cornersville, you moved a little bit north up to Cullioca.
Correct.
Spent 7 years at Cullioca, and then took over the reins as head coach at Columbia Central High School.
Yes, sir.
And now, after retiring from coaching and teaching,
Yep.
you've been with Jones and Lake for a year now.
I got on the other side of it.
So, a little less stress here at Jones and Lake.
It is a whole lot less stress, yes.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I sleep fine at night.
But I know your father was a tremendous coach at Athens State, Phil Campbell Junior College, and also Ardmore High School. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Now, I mean, it's in your blood. Coaching
It is,
coaching
yes.
basketball is
sure.
in your blood.
For sure.
And you got to miss it just a little bit.
I miss everything to do with the coaching aspect, from the ball being tipped up to the locker room conversation after the game. I miss
Arguing
every bit
with
of
the
that.
referee.
Yes, every bit of it. Even arguing with you. But that's the only part of the education system that I miss, is the camaraderie with my coaches, the players, and the relationships that you build through years of coaching. But I don't miss the education system.
Okay, I can take that. Yeah. And I mean, the coaching's the fun part.
Oh, it is the fun part. Sometimes
the competition. I
Yes.
mean, it's a great thing about it. Now,
yes.
You've been 1 year here with Jones and Lang.
Correct.
And tell the folks how that transpired real quick.
Well, it's in a situation after 32 years of teaching and coaching that I wanted to get out. And I have a daughter who at the time was graduating from Summit, so she was going to college. She's up at UTC. She's a rising sophomore. And I have a daughter, also a young one, who's a sophomore at Summit High School. So financially, I needed to continue to work. I wanted to continue to work, because I retirement sounds great, but I can only sit around for so long.
Sure.
The summers when I was teaching was good for a few weeks, but then I'd start getting antsy and, I just needing something to do. So I called Daniel and Rick and asked them if they were interested in hiring an old coach to come in.
Take it on another mountain.
And they said they'd give it a try. And so far, I've been here a year, and it's been a roller coaster ride. I mean, I'm not going to say it hasn't been. There's been a lot of highs, and there's lows.
And a learning curve. I mean,
it is for sure. Yeah, I had no idea what all went into why Rick couldn't get my gear to, or that goes into getting uniforms from you coming in and ordering them until me getting them to you. There's a lot of work that goes to it.
Well, before the show started, we were talking a little bit, and I just asked you what your job description here at Jones and Lang is, and obviously, other than being here on the floor and helping folks out, they need to be helped out. But you're kind of focusing on forming some relationships and working the northern part of Middle Tennessee? We're talking
Right.
possibly. Name some of the areas, some of the schools.
Right now, I'm dealing with some schools up in Dixon, one or two in the Clarksville area, Sycamore Middle School, some schools up in Nashville.
And what are you doing for them specifically? What
of
is
the
your
stuff-
sales pitch, or how do you?
A lot of that is
connect
team
with them?
related. You know, that you've got to get in the door, and it may just my connection obviously is basketball related. But at Sycamore, for instance, through the basketball program, I have been able to now bleed over into the football side of it. So it's all a relationship thing.
And you're selling them
team equipment. It could be basketballs, it could be uniforms, it could be a football uniform, it could be anything that team needs to get on the field for practice or
now.
games.
The uniform world is the competition is pretty tough.
It's
there's
intense.
some big time manufacturers out there that
it's intense
that
and,
you all go head to head with.
Yes, we do.
And so, tell the folks out there if they're listening, if they're a coach, if they're involved, if they're getting ready for football season, basketball season will be here before we know it.
Right. You know, I think as a basketball coach, I think we're the worst because we wanted to wear the shoe brand. We wanted either Nike or we wanted Adidas. And, you know, we've won and lost a lot of games. I can remember how the game ended, but I can't tell you the name brand of the uniform that we had on. But at the time, I wanted that swoosh, or I wanted those stripes because, you know, XYZ College was wearing them. You know, but there's a lot of good manufacturers out there like Pro Look and Champro who make very, very good quality uniforms at a very affordable price. It's just you have to mentally get past the fact that we're not wearing a Nike uniform. You know, and that uniform never made a shot for me.
Sure.
It never got a rebound for me, you know. But
that's right.
At the time when I was young, I felt better about us because we were walking out there. Now, we didn't play any better, but, you know.
Doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't make a difference, and we paid more for the product just because of the name brand it was on.
Yeah. Now, and really, you're kind of save you some money.
Right.
We're going to give you the same quality product or better.
Right.
Man, we're going to save you. But we're going to save you a bunch of money that you can put somewhere else in the program or whatever the deal is by not going with the higher price Nike or Adidas.
Richland Lady Raiders just won the state title this past year in girls basketball, and they were wearing Pro Look uniforms. You know, so obviously they work for them.
And they look really good, in my opinion, too, the way they look.
So you've just got to – what we try to do, we take samples of the uniform, and a lot of the times if you can put it in the coach's hands and let them feel it and see it, that's more of a persuasion than me telling you about it.
Sure. The bottom line, Hal, the bottom line is that over the years we've let players dictate
100%
our gear.
100%.
We let players dictate our gear. In the era we live in now,
yes,
you handed out equipment to, I don't care if they 6th, 7th, 8th graders.
Right.
Coach, I'm not wearing that helmet. What do you mean not wearing that helmet? It's not a speed flex. It's a bucket.
Right.
Bucket helmet. Yeah, that's true.
That's what they call them.
That's
buckets.
the terminology we used when I was playing.
Right.
And you can buy new uniforms. I never forget 2 years ago, Jones and Langs, we got brand new game jerseys, home jerseys, away jerseys, home pants, away pants, and they start handing them out, and the kids look at you. These are not Nike, Coach.
No.
Yeah. and folks, you're listening to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour here on WKOM, and we've got former coach Hal Merle with us, and Hal works at Jones and Lang as we are recording in Jones and Lang today for their 60th year. 6 decades in business here in Columbia, Tennessee. You're not even 60 years old.
No, but I'm closing in. I'm closing in.
You weren't even born.
I'm getting close. You know, it's funny, like we were talking about earlier when they were doing the ribbon cutting. I live up in the Thompson Station area, Spring Hill area, and all the businesses that in the last 20 years that have come in just to that area and go online and order the stuff that we sell for this place to, you know, to remain a brick and mortar building, and the repeat customers that they've built with a loyal client base that they have is unheard of.
It's just special.
It is. It's a special place. It really is.
And I'm going to go out on a limb and say, and I might repeat myself later, but there probably aren't 2 handfuls of businesses in Columbia, Tennessee
I agree with that.
that have been open
Yes.
that long.
I agree
Small
with you.
businesses.
Small businesses. I agree.
You know, I would have to sit down and think about it, but I guarantee you there is not any more than 10 that have been open in Columbia, Tennessee.
Yeah, it says a lot what
for
Daniel
60
and
years.
Wes and them have been able to do, Rick and Michael, to carry on that tradition. And, you know, hopefully that will continue on for many years to come, because I don't see anybody not needing sporting goods equipment.
Yeah, you'll need it.
And we were talking about, you guys were talking about kids and kids dictating what they're wearing.
Yes.
And, of course, nowadays, and, Coach, you'll agree with this, you probably saw it at the end of your career, just getting kids to come in and participate.
Right.
Get them off the couch, out in front, put
I
down
think
the
a
game
lot,
controller,
yes.
get off the couch, and get out and start playing.
That's-
like when we were
that's
growing
changed,
up,
yes.
when
That's
we
the
were
only
growing up,
option
the
you
only
had.
time we came in is when it got dark.
Yeah.
Lights on, street lights on.
We knew, you
Yes.
know, unless
Yes.
you know, if we didn't have lights on a goal, we came inside.
It's
So,
a lot easier now for kids not to participate.
Mm-hmm.
There's
brand than
right.
the so-called quote air quote name brands on TV.
And social
that you see.
media has such a huge factor on it too. You know, like the Nike push years ago when Oregon started being the center of everything. You know, everybody wanted to try to mock the Oregon Duck uniforms, and you know they had about 9 different options to wear. And you know, it's just I can remember being in high school, and I'm sure like you guys, you know. We might have been in a Russell. I really don't know what we were in. I know they were high,
Russell.
they were thick,
They were.
and you had one set. And now you know there's 3 to 4 or 5 uniforms for baseball,
Sure.
softball, football teams have got multiple ways they can switch jerseys around. But that's almost now what you have to kind of try to do to get kids interested, is what Coach was saying, to get them fired up about taking the field. Unfortunately,
Absolutely.
And it also takes guys like you and the owners here at Jones Lane to put the product in coaches or display them out for the team to see and say, hey, check this out. This stuff is quality.
Yes.
It doesn't have the swoosh on it,
Right.
but it is quality, and it's going to save your team and your school a lot of money.
It's
by
funny
going this
now
route.
when I take samples of uniforms, how light they are now and breathable compared to what we wore years ago, and how
It felt
thick
like
it used to.
wool.
Oh, it did. It was like a sport coat on out there.
There wasn't dry fit material.
No dry fit. No performance fabric.
Stitched on the front, just almost
Just
pulled-
sagging.
Yeah.
kind of pulled you forward.
Got heavy.
They were so heavy.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
If you win,
Winning cures
Well,
everything.
it does. It
Like we
cures.
said, look at Richland,
Yes.
right? The Richland girls.
And I
right?
remember that too, as a former player myself. Speaking of Richland, I remember I played for Spring Hill. We had the nice Nike uniforms. I was a part of the first team to wear them. We debuted and they almost beat us too. So the uniform doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
You can still
High
win
school-
football games.
Richland High School is serious about their sports.
I mean, like-
Yes.
So, Coach, I hope you're here for many years to come.
Well, I tell you what, it's been a learning curve. Like I said, it's a roller coaster ride. There's been really good days. There's really bad days as sales go. I'm learning from Rick. I'm learning from Daniel and Wes and Mike, and they're trying to help me out as much as they can. And I just appreciate the opportunity.
I'm sure the uniform business kind of similar to the real estate business. The deal's not done till that check is
100%.
check is cut.
Yeah.
and in your hand.
100%.
Listen to this right here before we leave for this segment. But listen to this right here. A broadcast for basketball this fall, and he's thinking about it. So we hope that you join Front Porch Radio for this fall doing some basketball with
You
us.
come
Coach.
in to see. There's
Hey,
a lot of chatter.
They got my guy from
around.
Belmont, Tyler Lundblade.
There's a lot of chatter up there about the Vols this coming year. We
Right.
can also talk high school sports.
100%. I would love to.
We'd love to have you on. Maybe if not, a day, couple of days a week.
Be perfect.
Great. Thank
Count
you
me
so
in.
much.
See you guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach Hal
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Morrow.
Coach.
He works right here at Jones and Lang. We are celebrating 60 years, 6 decades of service and quality service, personal service from the folks here at Jones and Lang.
Think about this. I'm older than Jones and Langs.
I am too. And I'll
man.
admit it. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV. Our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you home. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family-owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
We at Holland's Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Holland's Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nicky. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
When it comes to your internet, you shouldn't have to talk to a robot or someone halfway across the globe. At CPWS, you don't. We live and work right here in Columbia, providing local support you can trust and service that's built into the heart of our community. Right now, it's never been easier to make the switch. New customers can get CPWS internet for just $50 a month. Experience the difference in local service and blazing fast speeds. Call us today, 931-375-7777.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I'm going to give you all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee, 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations. Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What
Here's the thing, we started our friends. It was cool, but it was all.
And welcome back in. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, special edition, Jones and Lang edition, as we are recording here inside Jones and Lang Sporting Goods, Neely's Mill Shopping Plaza. And you know why we're here, folks? Because Jones and Lang's been open 60 years. We're celebrating 60 years of small business right here in Columbia, Tennessee. And I would venture to say, I would really have to think hard if I could even think of another business, small business that's been open that long in Columbia, Tennessee, besides the government, and they don't count. They're not a small business.
Drake, let me
So
give
we're
you a
not
little
gonna talk about this.
Drake, let me give you a hint. WKOM, WKRM been in business
80
over
years.
Yes.
This year,
right.
this year's our 80th anniversary.
Hit me across the head with a hammer. That is my mistake. WKRM and WKOM have been in business a little bit longer than Jones and Lang.
That's right.
Well, there you go.
Just a short 20 years.
Right here at the front of Tennessee, Mr. Stuart Parker, Drew Parker. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thank you for having us.
And,
Thanks for having us.
Right off the bat, congratulations, Drew, and congratulations to our station manager, Clayton Harris.
Yeah.
And also, Stuart, to you also, because you and Drew work at Baird Wealth Financial Advisors, right?
Indeed.
And they are the 12. Drew, give us a rundown. We got the big trophy right here in front of us.
Columbia American League Major League Division champions, and Clayton's been our manager for 6 or 7 years. And as we always say, Clayton, we don't want the second place trophies. Bring us the first place trophy. So he got us a big one this year, and I'm grateful for it for sure. So.
You know what Ricky Bobby said about second place?
You're exactly right.
First, your last.
That's right.
I mean, you know,
Hey, guys.
First, your last.
You got
the first loser is second, right? I mean,
Drake, you got to go back, segue back a little bit too. We take pride at the Front Porch Radio Station that we're championship radio. Coach Parker and myself and our coaching staff and our great players last year won the championship in the middle school county championship.
That's
so
right.
we are championship radio.
Right.
So Coach Parker is he knows trophies. He knows first place trophies. So we are championship radio.
And
shows it right here.
I want to add to that, Landon Seacrest and I were honored to be the ones that broadcasted that legendary game.
I was beside Drew multiple times up in the press box making the call.
I tried to behave myself.
I was very honored to be the first to make the announcement on the PA system. Your 2025 middle school champions, the Whitthorne Tigers.
Well, all I got to say is make sure y'all in the booth again this year. We're going to repeat.
We're planning on it. We're planning on it.
We tell all the kids the best things in the world money can't buy. You can't buy a trophy. You got to earn one of those.
Yep.
That's
right.
So it's great when it comes to fruition.
And now, Stuart, for all the credit that your younger brother, Drew, here is taking credit for him and Clayton Harris winning this big trophy, we all know it's really the players, don't we?
Indeed.
I mean,
that's right.
They didn't strike one batter out, did they?
Well,
they didn't make one great play. It was the players that won this beautiful trophy sitting right here in front of us for the 12s Columbia Little League 12-year-old championship.
Hey, the players only deliver if they're coached right.
Right.
You know, you talking about being here with Jones and Lang, celebrating 60 years. I remember my first trip to Jones and Lang back when it was over in the Campbell Plaza around 1986 when went to play football at Whitthorne for Coach Willie Wyatt, the great Coach Willie Wyatt. I said, Coach, what do I need to play football? He said, you need cleats and a jockstrap. Go to Jones and Lang.
There you go. And Drew, you're a few years younger than Stewart. What are your earliest memories of Jones and Lang?
I think you surround yourself with people that share similar values with you. And, you know, I remember coming here to buy my letter jacket when I was in high school. Maybe not a first memory, but a meaningful one. And that kind of goes along with, I think of, you know, Steve and Rodney and Daniel and Rick and Mike and Wes over time, and how many of those they've just given to guys who probably couldn't afford it. And this goes back to shared values, and they're phenomenal people.
And let me tell you how humble Wesley is, one of the owners here at Jones and Lang. I was talking about that, and I said, you know, over the years, I grew up. I'm a few years older than Jones and Lang's business years, but over the years, I have heard and talked to people, families that are of children that are underprivileged, because let's be honest, playing sports is not a cheap thing. To have updated cleats, to have updated uniforms, gloves, everything else. But the owners of Jones and Lang right here, they realize in 6 decades of running a small business that being able to help some of these folks out is worth a hell of a lot more than the money you put in your bank account. Does that make sense?
They've sold more cleats than anybody, and they've given away more cleats than anybody.
You're exactly right. And you know what? These guys are down here at Jones and Lang.
They understand the investment. That's an investment for
Sure,
Jones.
it is. Sure it is.
I'll give you another example, and it's probably my favorite story about this place. So, for years, have been a very big supporter of Whitthorne and Central football, and fortunate enough to have been there and played both of those places. And at one point, there was a coaching staff, and I'll name nameless, but coaching staff that left Central, and when they left town, they took the footballs. I mean, they took it all. And obviously in public school, you're always trying to look for resources, and you're always trying to find a way. Coach Dickinson's probably the best at it that there is. But at that point, Central really didn't have 2 pennies. And I remember the story coming in here, the folks that really supported the program at the time. And at that point, Steve and Rodney were still the owners. Daniel was the GM, and Rick was the head sales guy, and said, hey, you take what you need and you come pay us back when you can.
Sure.
And that speaks to who they are.
And in the old days, stores and small businesses, they ran their credit a little bit different. They carried their own accounts. I remember growing with a great family friend of ours. They had an account at Jones and Lang, and Jones and Lang sold tennis balls. We played a lot of tennis. We could run in. They would send us over to Jones and Lang to pick up a case of tennis balls, and of course we were just barely old enough to drive to get over there. We didn't have any money on us. Teenagers always broke, and they said, well, just sign your name here and we'll put it down the account. Of course, those days are probably long gone. Maybe for some, maybe not for, I don't know. But it was just that community feel of a small business, and them willing to extend a little of their helping hand out to others at a time. Of course, they always knew that they were going to come back and take care of the bill. But there's other people that they didn't expect to come back, you know what I mean, and take care of that bill. They knew what kind of situation they were in, and they were willing to help. And that's just a very special feeling.
Exactly. It's like back in the days when the Bypass Deli used to allow you to do that. I used to like to go in and tell him that my name was Drew Parker.
That's a perfect way to do it. Put this on Drew's.
And then you roll in there and you realize you got to pay $60 for hamburgers, and the time the Thompson brothers showed up. So
when did the price of hamburgers go up?
Well, if you buy 10 between when one goes, you never know.
We were talking, and you guys know who's closer to age than Mr. Ugla, Dan Ugla. Daniel's
in my class.
So Mike is working here right out of high school. I mean, man, he was still wet behind the ears, and they threw him out here on the sales floor. And we talked a little bit about him, about Dan Ugla walking into the store when he was junior high and high school age, and him seeing him, and then watching somebody like Dan grow up and go play for the Atlanta Braves. I mean, can you talk to the folks out there real quick about how special it is to have a friend and have a guy in your class? Some of you actually know that you're watching on TBS or on TV, go up to the plate and hit 30 home runs in a summer or whatever the deal was.
Phenomenal athlete, phenomenal friend, one of the fiercest competitors ever. One thing I would say for Daniel, and he would say this if he were sitting here right now, iron sharpens iron. And in our class, we had an awful lot of really, really great athletes. I was not one of them, but we had some great ones. One of the greatest ones is Michael Johnson, who's one of the owners here.
Terrific baseball player.
And Daniel would tell you today that he reached his peak because he had Michael to compete with. Who wants one more ball? Who's going to have the highest batting average? Who's going to be the best player?
They pushed each other.
They pushed each other. And again, it's not rivalry, it's competition, and it's even to this day, great friend still. And he would say that if you were sitting here. So for him or for anybody else who's really reached that peak, it's because they learned how to compete with folks and learned how to be the very best at what they were going to do. Who wants one more rep? And that was both of those guys. So.
Sure. And we're talking about family. We've got two brothers here, Stuart and Drew Parker on WKOM. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We're talking about family. We're talking about Jones and Lang. We're talking about myself remembering at the first location on Northway Shopping Center, me going in, my dad taking me in there and picking out my first Little League glove, trying on my first Little League cleats. And, just a very special family time for a father and his or mother and their children, girls and boys. Can you all talk a little bit about that and just the special place that Jones and Lang is? And even if it's not your children, it's other people's children, just watching them walk over that wall filled with gloves and point to one. Of course, nowadays they probably got them picked out online and going, I need this one right here, right? But just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I could say that we would always, when it was time for school to start back, we'd head over to Jones and Lang, and we didn't come from a household where you got to pick out what you wanted. We came from a household that you had a budget, and if you didn't, if you wanted more than that budget, you better be working for it.
Sure.
And I just remember. That was one of my goals always through the summer. Was I knew Mom was going to cover the base cleat, but I thought I needed that Air Max.
Right, you need that.
I'm dating myself for that, but
sure.
That was hard summer's work. Save your money, go to Jones and Lang, and you still, just like today, you got a great price there. You got a great quality, and they always took care of you.
And the service is
second to none.
I mean, through the roof.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd offer the mentorship matters. I think it's why it's so important James does what he does and so many other folks teach and coach. And I'll say this, Steve Johnson has always been a great mentor to me, a business mentor to me, and grateful for his counsel over the years.
And a fantastic athlete in his own right.
Fantastic athlete. Michael and his godfather gets to take him and pick out his first glove when he goes to play T-ball.
Sure.
And that's who these folks are. They want to see everyone else be successful, and they do what it takes, and just grateful for them for sure.
And we were talking earlier to Wesley Ricketts, one of the owners here at Jones and Lang, and he said, it's sometimes parents come in and it's a little bit of a battle, when mom wants to buy the kid 13 or whatever. So you might be better off going with the little lower just to start out with. And then, when they hit the pro leagues, then we'll worry about the $300 glove. So he said it's a little bit of a battle there. But I think as far as all of us living here in South Central Middle Tennessee, the Murray County area, we might not realize how fortunate we really are to have a brick and mortar sporting goods store like Jones and Lang. I mean, if you think about it, all the surrounding counties from Giles, Lawrence, Lewis, Williamson,
Marshall.
all those counties. I guarantee you, they all sports wise. They all have, or Jones Lang has been a part of those counties, and it's right here in Columbia.
Yes, sir.
Well, you think about that too, and I look around this table and out into the showroom here at Jones and Lang, and I see a lot of faces that I know have been in this community for all their lives, or most of their lives. And one of the things you can see with that is how Murray County and Columbia specifically have evolved. And there were some tough years, right? And it was businesses like this one that continued that allowed Columbia specifically to continue to have an identity.
It was kind of the glue, a little bit of a glue, exactly. In its own odd way. It was through sports. It was kind of the glue that held Columbia and their teams kind of centralized to Jones and Lang, right? I mean,
more kids play youth sports because this place is here. Period.
Which is a good
that's
thing.
A great thing.
Which is a fantastic thing. Getting off the couch, putting the game control down, turning the TV off, putting your phone in your bedside table, and going outside and playing with your friends is probably the best therapy a youngster could ever get. Believe it or not.
The rule of thumb, if you have a great community that backs sports, Jones and Lang's will always be recession-proof. It's been proved. COVID was a tough time for Jones and Lang's. You know, I had our conversation with Steve Johnson when that went down, and it was some hard times. But at the end of the day, Jones and Lang's weathered the storm because of what they've done the last 60 years. I mean, it's recession-proof. This place is recession-proof. Well, you have sports.
It's just a special place, and 60 years is 60 darn years. I'm just saying. Hey, it's 60 years.
Younger than you and older than me.
That's right. And that's the way it goes about a bunch of us. But we are celebrating 60 years of being in business right here at Jones and Lang Sporting Goods, Neely Mills. We're going to be open. What time they closing tonight? Do you know?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Well, we've got another, I don't know, few minutes to go.
Their store hours every day from 8 to 5, except on Saturdays, 9 to 12.
Stop out and say hello to the owners.
And whether you're here for sports equipment or you need a custom embroidered shirt or screen printed.
I'm wearing a shirt right now that they did for the radio station.
I am as well.
So am I. I have 500 on order.
My brother's running for mayor of Columbia. I think I'm allowed to say that on the radio.
Yeah, hang on a second. That's what I want to, before we end this segment here, I want to congratulate Stuart Parker. He made his announcement July 1st that he's running for the
he's officially thrown his hat into the ring.
And Stuart, we like to say we're proud to hear that. Congratulations.
Best of luck to you.
And we love your mission statements, and I think that you will make a great mayor.
Hey, we're going to make Columbia even better.
That's great, Stuart.
That's going to be hard to do.
Indeed.
Because I love Columbia.
Well, you have a spot for your brother on the cabinet.
You know,
I'm going to stay down West 7th Street. I'll have coffee with you.
outside of the business, we try to avoid that nepotism.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I understand the meaning of that.
We're moving up to our next break, aren't we? Hey, Parker Brothers, thank you so much.
Thanks for having
us. Congratulations
Thank you,
on the championship.
Thank you.
Baird Wealth Financial 12-year-olds, Little League champions. They're also involved in the state championships in Gallatin.
All-Stars
for the All-Star teams are this weekend. Look forward to covering that right here on the radio station. And this is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School, 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
He shoots, and he scores!
I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
We at Holland's Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Holland's Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. Want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Radio Hour. I am Drake. Thank you for being with us on this Friday afternoon. We are broadcasting right now, if you can hear us, and it is roughly a little bit before 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon. We are coming to you live from right here in the back of Jones and Lang Sporting Goods, Neely's Mill, celebrating 60 years in business.
Amazing stuff, dude.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Tons of people here. I've seen people that, like myself, that have been around longer, a little bit longer than Jones and Lang, and there's some people a lot of people coming in and out, young and old, that have been lifelong customers of Jones and Lang Sporting Goods, and we couldn't be happier to be broadcasting and promoting their 60 years, celebrating their 60 years in service.
You know, Drake, it's been so wonderful to see how many people have come in and out of the store today and hear all the hustle and bustle and all the people fellowshipping with each other. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're tickled to be a part of it here at WKOM and the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, as we are live right now. Like I said, if it's a little bit before 2, we're live, and then this show will re-air at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5. And Jones and Lang is closing today at 5 o'clock. But if you're listening to me live, you still got 3 more hours to get down here before 5. Stick your head in, say hey, grab something cold to drink, and just visit for a little while with the 4 owners of Jones and Lang.
Get you a custom shirt ordered here. That's what y'all do. I think all of us here are wearing Jones and Lang made shirts.
Major League Baseball hits its unofficial halfway mark, wrapping up this weekend. And then next week on Monday night is the Home Run Derby. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to watch the Home Run Derby.
Netflix, right?
Unless you have Netflix.
That's so silly. That's so silly.
I don't understand why Major League Baseball, as much money as they make, you have to now have a Netflix subscription to watch the Home Run Derby.
That's so silly.
On Monday night. You'll be able to catch the All-Star game on Tuesday night. But that's what's going on, and they wrap up, and then they'll take a little break and crank back up. I think a week from today is when then following Friday is when they start back after the All-Star break. My Red Sox have caught fire. They've won 6 straight. I mean, I'm as surprised as anybody else. If you're driving down the road, don't
crash.
Wreck. The Miami Marlins have also won 6 straight, and they are 10 games over 500, the Marlins are.
Good for them.
Matt Olson of the Atlanta Braves just became Atlanta's version of Cal Ripken Iron Man after playing in 740 straight ball games.
That's impressive, man.
Dates back to the opening day of 2022. He has not missed a ball game.
That's impressive. Day in and day out. That's why you're an athlete.
In today's world, 162 ball games a year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
crazy
maybe
stuff.
more if you're making the playoffs,
too. You can see nowadays where players, coaches, and teams will just give players a break.
Load management.
Yeah, and they just won't start them for a game or two.
Rest.
Yeah.
Rest.
Matt Olson, 740 straight games. Crazy. The World Cup is reaching new heights. The USA-Belgium, you want to guess how many people viewed the USA-Belgium game?
I saw the stat the other day, so I don't.
You're cheating then.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to. I don't want to answer.
You don't care.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me not.
No, that's a little steep. Now I'm just going to tell you right. 50 million folks tuned in. The most viewed event on TV rather than an NFL game, so like Super Bowl or something like that. The most viewed event on TV, but it's not related to the NFL. Pretty strong stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty strong stuff, and that can only help. That can only help promote soccer around the United States. Let's just be honest. I mean, it's just a billboard for soccer in the MLS. So, LeBron. Well, let's talk World Cup soccer real quick. Last night,
France
took care of business.
Mbappe
had a goal and an assist.
Yeah.
He tweaked his ankle there at the end.
He came out. They ended up taking him out.
How bad was it? Did you see it?
Probably not bad. I mean, dude's unstoppable. So I think if he is hurt, he's probably still going to play.
If you don't have a broken ankle, right? I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. He can probably kick still good with his off foot if he has one broken ankle. So, I don't.
LeBron, LeBron.
You said he's going to the Bulls.
That's crazy.
Favorite player, LeBron.
Clayton's over here giving us a thumbs down.
The rumor mill is Cleveland, Golden State, or the 76ers. They're the front runners. Cleveland, Golden State, or the 76ers. If you need a fix on basketball in the middle of summer, you look to Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin City as the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
It's definitely stacked from top to bottom. I agree.
NASCAR is in Atlanta, Georgia this weekend. Hampton, Georgia, to be exact. Echo Park with its high banking for the Quaker State 400. They're going to roll under the lights Sunday night starting at about 6 p.m. Should be pretty exciting stuff. High banks, drafting layout, promises for high speeds, pack drafting, and crazy finishes. Right here at the end of the show, we're going to give you, if I can find my notes here, we're going to give you Magic 8 Ball picks for this weekend.
Here we go.
If I can find them. I don't know if I can find them. Well, just go with Rafael Devers for the San Francisco Giants, Otto Lopez for the Miami Marlins, and PCA for the
Pete Crow Armstrong.
That's right.
Yes,
2+ runs, hits, and RBIs combined. PCA for the Cubs. This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a safe, wonderful weekend. Look forward to talking to you on Monday.
That was really great. Awesome. Yeah.